All right, awesome. I call this meeting to order at 10:36. Brett, could I get a roll call, please?
Sure. President Mark Shepard,
Present.
present. Senate Rep Naomi Dossery,
Present.
present. Engineering Club,
Present.
present. Ship, think I heard Sylvia.
Present.
Okay, there we go. Ship is present. Afghan Student Association,
Present.
present. And I believe that's it. I'm not missing anyone. So we have, quorum has been met with 2 executives here. So all good.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Then we'll go ahead and move on to adoption of the agenda. The agenda was posted on IG as well as I sent it out. So if everybody's had a moment to look at it. If not, I can share my screen real quick. Here we go. Here's the agenda. Go ahead and give everybody a second to look at it. You guys can see the screen, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
If there's no questions or objections, we'll go ahead and approve the agenda. Okay, hearing none, seeing none, the agenda has been approved. We'll go ahead and move on to approval of the minutes. I'm gonna have to postpone March 2nd because I can't locate March 2nd's minutes, but I do have March 9th minutes, which are right here. I'm gonna take a second to look at March 9th minutes. If there's no objections, we'll go ahead and approve March 9th minutes. Okay, hearing none, seeing no objections, we'll go ahead and approve March 9th minutes. All right, we'll move on to chair's message. Welcome, guys. I got a lot to talk about as far as Boot Central update. I hope everybody's doing well. If you are part of a club or know any clubs that aren't there that haven't signed up for Boot Central, please let them know. If you need a link, I can send you a link so they can sign up. So we still have some spots available. But besides that, I hope everybody's doing well. And I'll move it on to Brett.
Alrighty. Well, hi everyone. Aloha. Sorry, I'm multitasking here. I know we're going to talk about the virtual club day a lot today. So just a reminder to sign up. So there's 2 ways to sign up. There's if you're a club, you're going to register as like a vendor. And if you're just a student that wants to be a part of the event and come through, you're going to apply as a just guest registration. You just apply your name and email and they send you a link and you're all set. So please tell everyone, we're hoping for a good turnout using a new platform. So there might be some wrinkles along the way, but we're pretty excited about it. So I've been promoting it on Instagram, so spread the word on Instagram as well. And yeah, I know we're going to talk about here in a little bit. So other things, just real quick, the election application process is still happening for Caeb and Senate for next year. So Monday is the deadline at 5 p.m. So if you're interested or know some folks that are interested, please tell them to apply. I'll put the Google form link on here when I'm done. Let's see, there's a Board of Trustees meeting tomorrow evening at 5:30. Those are always very interesting. So I encourage folks that are interested to check that out. Yeah, it's at 5:30. I haven't looked at the agenda yet, so I'm not really sure what's being discussed, but I can imagine fall reopening is probably on there somewhere. that's just a guess. And then the other thing, we're almost to spring break. We got about just over a week and a half to go. So I know this has been a trying semester. This is what, the third semester in a row of being virtual. So keep at it. You're almost there to a much well-deserved break. Unplug from Zoom and Canvas and all those other fun websites that I'm sure you're occupying a lot of time on. So with that, that's all I have today. Hope you all are well, and I'll turn it back over to Mark. Thanks.
Thank you very much. We'll go ahead and move on to public comment. This time is reserved for members of the public to address the clubs and events board on issues not already appearing on the agenda. A limit of 2 minutes per speaker shall be observed, with a maximum of 4 minutes per topic. No discussion is allotted on public comment. The law does not permit any action to be taken, nor extended discussion of any items not on the agenda. The ASB clubs and events board may briefly respond to statements posed for questions posed. However, for further information, please contact the ASBK president for the item of discussion to be placed on a future agenda. At this time, do we have any public comment? Okay, hearing none, seeing none, we'll move on to appointments and swearing in. We do not have none this week. We will move on to unfinished business, which we do not have any unfinished business. And we'll move on to new business, item 10.1, ASPCA event. This time shall be reserved to discuss and potentially take action on creating an ASPCA event. Naomi, would you like to make a motion or to talk about this?
Okay, I move to discuss this issue. It needs a second.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're, do we need to really make a motion to discuss? I don't know.
Technically, yes, even if there's no
Damn.
money involved. Yeah, I know we have new clubs on here, but a second just means that you're willing to listen to folks discuss the agenda item.
Okay, so we have a motion. Do we have a second?
Oh no.
Second.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Okay.
It's been motion and seconded. Just again, real guys, before we get into it. So like Brett was saying, a second just means that you are like backing up the person making the motion. So that way the person that made the motion can discuss what the item is. So that's all that means. So Naomi, since you made the motion, you want to go ahead and talk about the ASPCA event? Thanks.
I would love to. Okay, I'm trying to look for my specific email. Where is it? Okay, so last week, I'll give some background while I'm looking for that email. Last week, I sent an email out to the SPCA. So it's it's a animal rescue center, and I'm forgetting the official. I'm gonna look this up. SPCA, ASPCA. I can't remember now exactly what it means, but sorry guys. Anyway, I wanted to do this virtual animal adoption event, and so I sent that email, and I got a good response. The person was like, the representative said that they do events like that, and it seemed pretty straightforward. Okay, found the email. Okay. That's how long it took. Yeah, so just had some questions basically to start out with. Like, who would be the audience? I kind of responded it'd be mostly students, but I think faculty and staff are definitely allowed to join this kind of event. And then, do we have any dates in mind? So obviously, I didn't, since we hadn't discussed this before, I had wanted to bring it to the board. Yeah, so I really want this to happen, and I was wondering if we can come up with some dates that might be possible for this event.
Okay. I know we briefly discussed about it. It sounds awesome. I completely agree that we can do an event like this. Um, when do we go on spring break again? In about a week and a half. So it would probably have to be
Yeah,
after spring break.
yeah. I am opening in my calendar. Sorry, I'm not really prepared. Okay, yeah.
March 29th to April 3rd is spring break.
Yeah, that's right
The break.
after the General Assembly.
Okay. So
And right
if
before my
we want
birthday.
to, go ahead and possibly plan something, and set it up, and maybe you can reach out, CC me on that email if you reach out to them.
Mhm.
If I'm not mistaken, you said that they set up everything as far as the virtual, like
Yeah,
Zoom type thing. They
um,
send the links out.
I'm not sure on that event. This has just been like the very beginning of an email conversation, but I wanted to kind of get a go ahead from Cabe with this, and then like those specific dates. I do think that they, since they've done this before, they uh, seem to be able to supply a lot of this. And I don't think it's gonna really cost money, but again, I'm not sure at this point.
Okay. If we can find out some more details, and see if it's going to cost anything, and see if they have any PR stuff so that way we can properly promote it to the students, and
Mhm.
faculty. Um, if there's no objections and so like that, I don't know if we need to do a roll call vote
Can
or
we
anything like that.
no um uh Mark?
Yeah.
So I just want to pick some dates to get back to her with, just because that was one of her questions, and that says when they're available or not. And I was
Okay.
thinking we could do this like towards the end of April. That way we have time to publicize this more.
Yeah. So do you have some dates in mind?
Um, I'm thinking probably a Friday would be best, since it just people tend to have classes most of the week, and Friday is a day that doesn't have as many classes.
Okay.
But I don't know if it works with you know work and everything for students. But um I was thinking we could do April 30th. That's a Friday, and um kind of like midday.
Okay. All
With
right.
so like around same time as club day, kind of that kind of thing, either around, I'm assuming it's like an hour event, so 1 to 2 or 2 to 3 or what, that kind of thing.
Okay. And then do we want to incorporate this with any other type of possible events to lead up to that? Like
Um,
kind of like a spirit week, or I know we've been briefly discussing that.
yeah, I don't know if we want to do that for this one, since we're collaborating with an outside organization. I
Okay.
feel like that might be a little bit difficult logistically. I think this is kind of more of a standalone event.
Okay. Are there any questions?
Just, Chair, sorry.
Yeah.
A recommendation might be to do it during the week, maybe not on Friday, only because you might get more staff buy-in. And a lot of staff is off on Fridays. So
Oh, okay.
at least the way we're set up. So it might be better to do like on a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. Maybe a Thursday might be a
Okay.
good end of the week for staff.
Yeah.
So that would be the 29th then?
Yep.
Okay. Are there any other questions? No? Okay, hearing none, seeing none. We don't need to do a roll call vote or anything like that, Brett, to allocate an event or anything like that, because there's no money involved, correct? Okay, cool. Awesome. So we'll go ahead and Naomi, if you want to go ahead and respond back, CC me and Brett, or both of us, and then possibly give them that date. I don't know if we want to maybe possibly have another date, just to kind of give them a choice. Give them like 2 dates to choose from.
Yeah.
So maybe the 29th and then maybe the week after. Wait, when does the semester end? I think the
I
second
think
week
it's
of
like
May.
the third or second week of May.
Yeah, second or third week of May. We can either end the semester with the pet adoption, type event. I think would be kind of cool. But that's just my suggestion. Are there any other suggestions or comments, questions, or anything? I do see it in the chat. Finals don't we gotta remember finals. Finals start on the 13th. Brett believes it starts on the 13th. So if you want to look into that, Naomi, and see if we want to at least probably give them maybe that Tuesday or that Thursday. So we have them 2 dates, maybe like the 27th and the 29th of April. Just to kind of give them 2 different dates. That'd be cool. Awesome. So if there's no questions or comments or anything, we'll go ahead and move on to 10.2. All right, no comments, questions, or concerns. Move on to item 10.2, update on Booth Central. This time shall be reserved to discuss the update on Booth Central. It's a brief update, real quick. I just got done looking at the Booth Central page. We have 8 out of the 20 spots have been filled up. I can briefly show. Sorry about that, guys. Go ahead and share real quick. Share screen. So on the ARC Booth Central event, this is what it looks like as far as who signed up. As you can tell that we've had EOP&S, we got the Beaver Care Program, they've signed up, Trio, Veteran Resources, Model United Nations, Engineering Club, and Society of Hispanic Professional Engineers, and Home-Based Pathways. There's going to be a couple other clubs, and we're going to probably create one for ASB and the executive team to join us. So we'll be working on that. So there's still plenty of spots available. So like I said, if anybody knows any clubs that are interested, please have them reach out to me. The event is this Thursday. If you need a link, I will be sending out a link for the event. Actually, Brett, just out of curiosity, do you have that link on hand? Boom. All you gotta do is click on the link right there and sign up as, if you are going as a guest, please make sure you register as guest under guest registration. That's the same link that can be used to apply for a booth. So if you know any clubs, you can forward that link to them as well. Are there any questions about Booth Central?
Chair.
Yeah.
Real quick. So yeah, there's 2 ways to register. So I think a lot of like my fellow staff members were confused. So whenever you see vendor, that's like for clubs or departments. And I know SHIP and engineering have already registered in Model UN, but that's how you register as a club or a department. And then if you just want to like tell your friends, right, to come through, they're just registering as a guest. So there was some confusion on the staff end about that. And then I'm doing a training at 2:30 today with any other programs or departments that want to learn how to set up their booth. So I'm hoping that we'll get a few departments to show up to that. And then I think that's what they might be waiting on to sign up, is for me to walk them through that. So hopefully by the end of today, we got a few more programs and departments, like financial aid or admissions. I know admissions was working on a page, so there'll be some other programs there as well. That's what I'm trying to say.
Awesome. Thank you, Brett, for providing that training to them. Did I send you that PowerPoint, or did you already create? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I got it.
Cool. Are there any questions about Booth Central? No questions. All righty. Hearing none, seeing none. I lost my agenda. Ew. Boom. Sorry about that, guys. I lost my agenda for a second. We'll go ahead and move on to committee reports. This time is reserved for committee chairs to provide the board with a brief report of current standing committees. We don't have any reports on that one. So we'll move over to board member reports and announcements. This time is reserved for board member reports to inform the board about relevant campus-wide events and to report any pertaining community progress activities. A time of 3 minutes per report shall be observed. Are there any announcements or board member reports?
So I have couple of them. First, I don't think as of now I'm in the mailing list. So I'll put my email in the chat in a bit. But the other one is that as of last week, ASC Engineering officially start go into the main part of our hydroponic project. So we don't have any official workshop planned on the Friday, but we will still have normal club meeting, and in the week on our Discord we will plan to have like code sessions where everyone just kind of sit in, write code on whether regarding their own project or the hydroponic project, and we can chat about it. So yeah, you are welcome to join our club Discord and listening to the project if you're interested, the hydroponic project, or just try to see new people, then yeah.
All right, any other board member reports? And I will make sure you get added onto that. My apologies. I guess I typed in your email address wrong. Because I just got a kickback. If you can send it to me again, so I can definitely make sure you're on the list. Sorry about that.
Sorry, just real quick for the minutes. When is the event again? When's the hydroponic event?
So we officially started it last week on March 12th, and our regular meeting, engineering club meeting, is on Friday, every Friday at 5:30. So we don't have any official workshop plan, but we'll have regular meeting, and then join our Discord for more information regarding the project.
Got it. Thank you.
I have a quick question real quick. I think this is for Brett. Just wanted to know just the status on the charting of the club for SHIP, if the verifications are still something that is ongoing or if we are officially a club.
You should be. The only thing I need to check there, I got to check the unit and GPAs of the officers. So I will do that this afternoon, and I will let you know for sure. But Mark and I talked, and we will. How do you say this? We will acknowledge all the club meetings you've been attending since fall, for like club points and stuff. So yeah, I will confirm that this afternoon and let you know where we're at with that. Thanks for the reminder.
Awesome. No problem. Thank you.
All right, awesome. Do we have any other board member reports or announcements? Nope. Okay, hearing none, seeing none, we'll move on to public comment. This time is reserved for members of the public to address the clubs and events board on issues not already appearing on the agenda. A limit of 2 minutes per speaker shall be observed with a maximum of 4 minutes per topic. No discussion is allotted on public comment. The law does not permit any action to be taken, nor extended discussion of any items not on the agenda. The ASB Clubs and Events Board may briefly respond to statements made for questions posed. However, for further information, please contact the ASBK president for the item of discussion to be placed on a future agenda. At this time, do we have any public comment? Nope, no public comment. Hearing none, seeing none, we'll go ahead and move on to adjournment. With no objections, this meeting is adjourned at 11:01. I should ask, are there any objections for adjournment? Hearing none, seeing none, the meeting's been adjourned at 11:01. Go ahead and